If you're thinking about getting into multifamily real estate, you need to be aware of the biggest mistakes that trip up new investors, mistakes that can cost you time, money, and even your entire deal. My name's Cameron, and in the last couple of years, I've been able to replace almost half of my income through multifamily real estate. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the 5 biggest mistakes that new multifamily investors make and exactly how to avoid them. By the end of this video, you'll know the critical mistakes that can sink your deal, how to avoid overpaying for a bad property, and the key strategies to set yourself up for long-term success. If you want to grab a free checklist to make sure you avoid these pitfalls, you can grab it at the link in the description. So, mistake number 1, not analyzing the numbers correctly. One of the biggest mistakes that new investors make is just not knowing how to properly analyze a multifamily deal. Some of the common errors there include underestimating expenses like maintenance, property management, and vacancy, overestimating rental income, and then ignoring key metrics like net operating income and cap rate. So how to avoid this mistake is you just want to learn how to run the numbers correctly. Don't rely on broker pro formas. That's a big mistake. And then use a conservative approach when estimating expenses and income. You can use my free deal analysis calculator. There's a link in the description, and that'll break down any deal before you buy. The second mistake number 2, is just paying too much for a property. New investors often overpay because they get emotionally attached to a deal instead of just letting the numbers guide them. So some signs that you're overpaying are the cap rate is too low compared to similar properties. The deal only looks good and works if rents increase significantly from where they are now. And the seller is pushing you to act fast without proper due diligence. So how to avoid those mistakes? You just want to stick to your investment criteria that you've clearly defined. You don't want to chase bad deals just to get in the game. Always compare cap rates and cash flow to similar properties in the area. And then negotiate or walk away. There's always going to be another deal. Mistake number 3, underestimating property management challenges. A lot of investors think managing a multifamily property is as simple as collecting rent. Of course, that's wrong. Some common property management pitfalls are choosing the cheapest property manager instead of the best, not screening tenants properly. That can lead to just a ton of evictions and missed rent. And then also not budgeting for maintenance and repairs. How to avoid all those things is just you want to hire a quality property manager with experience in multifamily, not just in single family rentals, but also the specific type of multifamily that you're investing in. There's a lot of differences between a Class A apartment building versus a Class C older complex. So also you want to have strict tenant screening policies to avoid bad renters, and then set aside reserves for repairs and unexpected expenses. Mistake number 4 is just not having an exit strategy. Many investors go into a deal with a clear plan for how they'll make money, but not necessarily how they're going to then get out of the deal to harvest some of that money. So questions you need to answer before buying are you holding long term for cash flow? Are you repositioning the property and then selling in 3 to 5 years? What happens if the market shifts? What happens if, like we've just gone through, interest rates go up rapidly? How to avoid that mistake is you just want to have a clear exit strategy before buying, know your break-even point and target return, and then always have a backup plan, and maybe a second backup plan in case market conditions change on you. Finally, the last mistake, number 5, is just trying to do everything alone. Multifamily real estate is really a team sport. You're going to move faster and avoid costly mistakes if you surround yourself with the right people. So the key team members that you need to meet before you even start searching, you want to have a great commercial real estate broker. They'll help you find deals if you're not just going solely off market by yourself. A real estate attorney that's going to help handle contracts, a lender or mortgage broker who understands multifamily loans, and then a property manager that can handle the day-to-day operations. How to avoid all that mistake is just build a strong network of experienced investors and professionals. Join real estate investor groups and masterminds. Leverage other people's knowledge. Don't try to do everything yourself. In summary, so learn from mistakes and fast track your success here. So multifamily investing it's a powerful wealth building tool, but only if you do it right. So avoiding these 5 mistakes is going to save you literally thousands or potentially millions of dollars over time. The right education and team, that they're going to help you scale faster and more efficiently. If you're serious about investing in multifamily real estate, the right way. Download my free checklist in the description. It's going to help you avoid these common pitfalls and make smarter investment decisions. And if you want to connect with experienced investors who can guide you, you can join my free community. There's a link for that in the description of this video as well. Hit like if this video was helpful. Subscribe for more content. Like this and drop a comment. What's your biggest concern about investing in multifamily? I'll see you in the next video.